Title: Love Beneath the Udala Tree, She Danced for Another. In the village of Umus, tales of love were often whispered like folklore, passed from mothers to daughters, sung in songs beneath the full moon. But none were as heart-wrenching or unforgettable as the story of Amaka and Obinna. Amaka was the daughter of the village's master drummer, known for her beauty and the way her waist moved like flowing water whenever she danced. Every festival, her feet told stories that held the entire village spellbound. Obinna, on the other hand, was a quiet palm wine tapper, strong and thoughtful, with a heart deeper than the village well. Their love was not loud, but it was deep. They met under the old udala tree that stood at the edge of the village, where the wind spoke in sighs and the earth remembered every secret. It was here Obinna first held Amaka's hand, and here they whispered dreams of a future no one else knew about. But love, as the elders say, is often tested by fire. As preparations for the great New Yam festival began, the village chief announced that a royal guest, Prince Ikin of a neighboring kingdom, would be attending. It was a strategic visit, aimed at forging alliances. The village wanted to impress. And to do that, they chose Amaka to lead the maiden dance. When the prince arrived, his gaze never left Amaka. He watched her dance with a hunger that made Obinna's heart twist in his chest. The prince was bold, charming, and powerful. The village elders saw opportunity. And before the festival ended, a shocking announcement echoed through the village square. Prince Ikin has chosen Amaka to be his wife. Obinna felt the world crumble beneath him. Amaka was silent. The girl who danced for joy now moved like a shadow. She didn't refuse the prince. How could she? To do so would shame her family and insult the alliance the village so desperately wanted. Obinna tried to speak with her, but each time, she looked away, tears burning in her eyes. The udala tree stood witness to Obinna's heartbreak. Night after night, he sat beneath its branches, carving Amaka's name into its bark with trembling hands. Then, just days before the wedding, a storm rolled in. The winds howled like grieving spirits. And in the heart of that storm, Amaka disappeared. She wasn't in her hut. Not with the prince. Not in the market. Panic spread. They found her at dawn, beneath the udala tree, soaked to the skin, shivering and broken. Obinna was there too, arms wrapped around her like a shield. "I cannot dance for another," she whispered. "Not when my soul belongs to you." The village was thrown into turmoil. The prince was furious, threatening war. But Obinna did something no one expected. He stepped forward, bowed before the prince, and said, "Take my life if you must. But her heart is not yours to command." The prince, after a long silence, turned away. "A woman who dances for love cannot be bought," he said, and rode out of the village, his pride wounded, but his heart wiser. Amaka and Obinna married under the udala tree, with no drums, no feast, just love, the kind that danced even in silence. Until this day, in Umus, when the wind stirs the branches of that ancient tree, lovers say it's the tree remembering the girl who refused to dance for another.